This is the WZRD News for Wednesday, January 12th, 2022. Musical accompaniment by Dave Stryker from the album As We Are. When David Price was a teenager, his parents sat him down after he got his license and had the talk. Many black families are familiar with the conversation which stresses the importance of following an officer's orders, recording the interaction, not making any sudden movements, and, most importantly, doing whatever you must to stay alive. The prospect of driving became less about freedom and more about survival for the young black teenager from New Orleans. That reality caused him to think of solutions to the problem at hand. The problem that black people, just like him, were dying in traffic stops with police. People like Dante Wright, Darius Stewart, Philando Castile, and Jacob Blake. Research from the Stanford Open Policing Project found black drivers are 20% more likely to be stopped by police than white drivers. Data from a 2020 study also revealed black drivers were searched up to 2 times as often as white drivers, while being less likely to be carrying weapons, drugs, or contraband. Kelsey Scubb, a political science professor at the University of South Carolina, said the issue is systemic. Driving while black is very much a thing. It's everywhere, and it's not just a North Carolina or a Southern problem, but across the United States. The second thing is that it appears to be more systemic than a few bad apple officers engaged in racial profiling. The data proves being black behind the wheel is more dangerous, and Price was on a mission to make traffic stops just that, traffic stops. When Price got to Loyola University, New Orleans, a class required him to come up with an invention for a project. He remembered the conversation with his parents and created a rough concept for an item that would allow drivers to store their credentials easily and limit movement during a traffic stop. The professor of his class realized its importance and recommended Price launch the product, resulting in the birth of the safety pouch. The product organizes a driver's important documentation and allows them to place it on the window for officers. Price developed the product to prevent active reaching in front of law enforcement during traffic stops. Since the goal is to limit movement and increase transparency, the safety pouch only comes in the color fluorescent orange, so officers can be sure it is not a weapon. When the safety pouch was being developed, Price took police officers into consideration. If officers do not feel safe interacting with the product, then they won't interact with it at all. They won't allow you to use it, Price said. Traffic stops are extremely stressful situations. Citing his experiences with people trying to say the safety pouch was an anti-police product, Price emphasized that the experiences of police officers were taken into account as well. Price invented the safety pouch to limit tension from traffic stops and facilitate the interaction between a driver and a police officer. He hopes it keeps drivers safe and offers them peace of mind. With parents being his largest customer base, Price is hopeful it will give teenage drivers more freedom and parents the ability to be at peace while their children are on the road. For Price, the safety pouch is also important social commentary. I really hope it sends a message about why this issue needs to be addressed, he said. Beyoncé awarded the safety pouch a $10,000 Be Good grant. Price said he was in shock when he received the grant, but he is grateful because of the lack of capital Black business owners are often given. Price said capital was a huge issue because although it looks extremely simple, it was extremely expensive to get it to its manufacturing stage. It was extremely time-consuming and financially consuming. I really had to work hard to find money to help me continue to grow my business. Price plans to develop a patent for the safety pouch to protect his concept and brand. He plans on developing more products like the safety pouch to increase transparency and keep Black drivers safe. Source: Black News Channel, November 23, 2021.